Hello and welcome. In this short video, I'll be sharing my views on why I believe crude oil and energy sector is the place to be to make some money in the stock market right now. Believe we are in the late cycle and we have already seen a great move in metals. Gold, silver, all those have done great, but the energy sector has not performed accordingly. So looking at the crude oil, I believe the price has bottomed down $55 per barrel. I believe it has bottomed down just looking from the lenses of RSI. So the price from last, I believe, almost last 7-8 months, the price has touched the same $55 multiple times, but the RSI has been making higher highs. So that gives us somewhat sign that it has made its bottom. Looking at the chart patterns, right now it's showing a double bottom, so which gives us a very good upside of 70% from bottom to top. So why I believe it is a good time to buy. So if I look at this downsloping trend line, we can see the price try to break it multiple times but has not been able to, and seems like right now the price has sort of broken down. So every time the price broke that smaller trend line, we can see a bigger trend line came in play. So a wise call will be to wait for it to break. That will be a true breakout, and if that happens, then crude oil can see $100 per barrel, just according to the lens of technical analysis. So I have been DCAing into crude oil through this range. If it breaks out from the bigger trend line as well, I think I'll be most likely buying more. So how can we buy crude oil in Canada? Through ETF called HUC. So this ETF will give us exposure to crude oil. Another way I'll play the energy game is through an ETF called XEG, which is basically Canadian energy sector, which consists of basically the top three Canadian companies is like 60% of this ETF. So, but through this ETF, you can get exposure to energy sector. If we look at technical analysis on XEG, we can see that if I go to the weekly chart right here, we can see that it has made a bull flag pattern, which is a bullish pattern. So if the price breaks this trend line, we'll see a we can see a good run in energy ETF XEG. Also, it has been consolidating from last 4 years and stuck in same trading range. So that's also a good sign. We know what happens when something has consolidated for a good amount of time. As an example of gold right here, kind of a I'm on a weekly chart right here, kind of a similar story. Uh, Pull flag, and once it breaks out of it, we see that huge run towards the upside. It's basically vertical. So these multiple things, I believe, energy and crude oil in general is a good place to be. Um, we might revisit this video maybe 3 months down the line. I'll provide you an update on how this trade went. Thanks for watching.